let's take a look at what could be the best 112 figure of all time. So this is the Muff Toys Kryptonite Seeker, aka Knightmare Batman, featured in both Batman v Superman and Justice League. The box has a green slipcover with LexCorp branding and some brilliant attention to detail. The text written on the box features the location and the coordinates of where the kryptonite was found in Batman v Superman, an extra mark deserved for this one. Then when we remove the slipcover, the main box underneath has the Wayne Enterprises branding. In the box you'll find detailed instructions with all the information you'll need to know about the figure. We then have two boxes. The Apocalypse is the diorama base, and the B is of course the Batman. These are the contents of the diorama base. Let's take a closer look at each one. So first up we have the Justice League emblem with some brilliant detailing on this. We also get two rocks, which I guess you can pretty much just put anywhere. We then get a dead parademon, again brilliant detailing on this, and that's nice. Then we have a springy piece of barbed wire, which is pretty cool as well. Now the base has been done really well. It's great sculpting, brilliant paintwork on it. Not too heavy, but yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm pretty pleased with this. And now let's look at what comes in the B. So you'll see we have multiple pairs of hands, all the usual type you'd expect, and I must point out there should really be more than this, because of course I totally forgot there was already two on the figure when I took this image. You got alternative head sculpts, an empty cowl, a couple of rifles, a handgun, binoculars, goggles, the Bruce Wayne head, the LexCorp crate with kryptonite, and an alternative scarf for posing it going over his mouth rather than under his chin. First up, we'll look at the Bruce Wayne head, and I think they've done a really nice job of this. Literally does look like a shrunken down Hot Toys sculpt. Really good likeness there. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We then get his main rifle, which I'm pretty impressed they've used actually a little bit of material on the end of the gun there, rather than just sculpting on, which is cool. And obviously got the Joker card. You get another rifle, which I'm sure must have been featured in the film. The Angry Head, which it's always a hard one to pull off for any company, but I think they've done all right with this one. We then have the Empty Cowl, which again looks great. It does feature the imprints in the top for a hand to be able to hold it. But yeah, I really like the look of this one as well. And then the LexCorp crate, which you can open up and store the kryptonite inside. This is how it comes, but I will set this up in just a sec. And this is what it looks like with the kryptonite inside. Just to pre-warn, the kryptonite is very small, and I can see that being so easy to get lost, so just be really careful about that. And this is what the figure looks like with the Bruce Wayne head attached. So here he is holding the cowl. Again, I think that looks really, really good. Great likeness. Just looks very cool. Really happy with that. Technically, this is the correct hand that I should have really used for holding the cowl. So, yeah, the sculpt of the hand fits perfectly onto the cowl. And this is the main head sculpt on the figure. The body is actually a silicone suit, which I was pretty impressed with, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be material. But, yeah, that's got a nice feel to it. And, yeah, it looks good. Now, I was having a little bit of trouble trying to get him to stand up on the base, but a simple bit of blue tack done the trick there. So now let's set up the diorama. Obviously, you can put things where you like, really, but I think this will look cool here. Justice League emblem probably there. And chuck a couple of rocks and voila. Now, I think I'm saying this correctly, but this is the Toys Joker, which Batman just fits absolutely perfectly with. So really happy to display these two together. One thing I haven't really talked about is articulation, but to be honest, I'm not massive on this because I don't really need my Batman to do Spider-Man type poses, and this pretty much does all the poses I'd want Ben Affleck's Batman to do. Overall, I'm really happy with this purchase, and I'd definitely recommend it to any other 1/12 scale collector out there, especially those who are big fans of Ben Affleck or Justice League or Batman v Superman. I suppose the only thing I can possibly think of which could be an improvement is a wire in the coat, just to be able to pose the coat a little bit, but that's pretty much the only thing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a follow on Instagram if you don't already, where I showcase my lifelong collection of Batman.